Hello, Compose enthusiast. Today we are diving deep into the world of animations with a focus on one of the powerful tools in your Compose animation, Update Transition. This built-in composable helps you make things in your app smoothly move, change size, or do other cool tricks all at the same time. Today, let's dive into a practical tutorial where we will bring a FAQ screen to life using the magic of update transition. In this quick demonstration, we will be using update transition to synchronize the color of the title, the background, and even rotate an icon all at the same time. So here let's first create a new file. So here we will design our FAQ screens. So let's create a new composable function. So for our FAQ screen, we will take a lazy column. So in this lazy column, first let's take a item block where we will keep our heading. And for this lazy column, let's use that fill max size modifier and also that content padding. So it will give some padding all around. Vertically, we will arrange with the help of that space by arrangement 16 dp in between. So after this item block, let's take the items and here let's use this count 5. We will use 5 FAQs. So here let's create a new composable function for a single FAQ card. So in this composable function, we will provide the modifier, question and answer. So here first let's take a card and in this card we will take a column layout and in this column layout first we will take a row layout for that question and that icon. And after this row layout, let's take a text composable function for the answer. And this modifier we will use in our card. And let's also provide the default modifier. So here in this items block, let's use our FAQ card composable function. So it will provide us the 5 FAQ cards because we have used the 5 as the count. And for this question and answer text, I will just use a dummy text. So let me paste that. So this is our FAQ screen. So let's use our FAQ screen in the main activity and run our app. So here is our FAQ screen. It is not as we expected. So let's make some changes. First thing, let's give some other styling to this title. And next thing, let's scroll down and here in this column layout, let's use the padding modifier to give some padding all around this column. And in this row layout, let's use that fill max width modifier. So this row will also take the maximum width. And vertically the item will be center. And for this question, let's use some different styling and for this answer also. Let's copy this one. For this text and icon in this row layout, let's give the weight. So this whole row will be divided into the 10 parts and this text will take the 9 parts and this icon will take the 1 part. So now let's run our app and see this change. So here we have our FAQ screen. Next thing, let's do few more changes. First thing, let's copy this modifier and here let's give some padding with the help of that padding modifier from the top. The main objective of this video is to learn that how we can do multiple animation at the same time. So for that we have update transition. So here first we need to create a state. So with that state we will trigger our multiple animations. So here let's create a state with the help of remember. So here is our state. So this will help us in triggering those animations. So first let's use that update transition. So here we have this update transition. So now we need to provide the target state. So here let's use this is expanded and this is giving us the warning. So let's also use this label parameter. So what are the animations we need to do? So whenever our target state will be changed, the alpha value of this card and the color of this title and the color of this question and the rotation degree of this icon. So these three things we need to trigger. So first let's create the value of this icon rotation degree. So here we will use our transition value. So with the help of this transition value, we have these animate functions. So let's use this animate float. So here we have this expanded state. Now let's use this if block. If this expanded state will be true, then we will use the 180f value, else 0f. And here we also need to use that label parameter like this. And in the same way, let's create the value for title color. So here again, let's use this title color. And with this transition value, again we have this animate color, this function. Now we will check with the help of this if. If this value is true, then we will use the material theme dot color scheme dot primary, and else we will use the on surface, and again we will use that label parameter. And in the same way, let's give the background color alpha value. So here with the help of this transition value, we have created these three values. So now let's use these three values. Let's use the clickable modifier on this card. And on this card, we don't need that clickable effects. We will use this interaction source. On this on click, we will change our is expanded value to the inverse. And next we will use the background color alpha value on this card. So here we have this parameter colors. So let's use this card defaults dot colors. So here we have this container color. So by default this card use the surface variant as the container color. So we will also use this surface variant, and let's make a copy, and we will change the alpha value to this background color alpha. So this is giving error. It has found this state of that float. So we can use just by keyword. Same here and also here. And next thing, for this title, here we have this parameter called color. So we can use this title color. And in the same way, we have this rotate modifier. We can provide our icon rotation degrees. And let's also use that background color alpha value. So here again we have this tint. So now we can run our app. So here when we click on this card, these three values are changing. But one more thing we need to do is initially we need to hide this answer text. So here we can use the animated visibility. And for this state, here we can use the is expanded value. So whenever this is expanded value will be true, then only this text will be visible. So now we can run our app. So whenever I will click on any of these cards, so these three values will be animate at the same time. So let's press on the second card. So here we can see that icon has been rotated and the color of that question has also changed, and we can also change the alpha value of the card. So this is how we animate multiple values at the same time with the help of this update transition. And with the help of this animated visibility, we are animating this text appearance and disappearance. So here is our FAQ screen as we expected. So this was all for this video. If you found the video helpful, like and share. In the next video, we will look into the infinite transition. So subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss. Thanks for watching.